Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica. I'm here with your September 2016 general tarot forecasts, and this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So as always, keep an open mind, these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching. You can watch your Moon and Rising sign readings for additional messages. Or if you're interested in a reading that is specific to just you, you can get a private reading. Just follow the link in the description box below. But for the time being, just keep an open mind, like I say, and take away the messages that do resonate with you, that make sense to you in this general reading. And thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, for watching my videos, liking my videos, sharing my videos, for commenting. Okay, thank you so much for all that you do to support my work. So let's jump in, Scorpio, shall we? We've got an interesting month, okay? We've got an interesting spread, I mean. It seems like overall it's going to be a great month, but your fears may be getting the best of you and kind of clouding the situation, or kind of raining on your parade type of thing. So at the bottom of the deck, if I can pick it up, and I can, we have the Devil card. So the Devil represents your overall energy for the entire month. So the Devil, for some of you, it represents what you feel you can't control, or what you feel controls you. It represents temptation, it represents addiction, it represents feeling stuck, feeling chained to a situation, feeling powerless, controlled, manipulated, caged or chained, okay, to a situation, to a person, to certain patterns in your life, or to certain bad habits, to certain addictions, to certain people, okay, whatever the case may be. It just represents that is going to be your focus for the month, or that's going to be your strongest influence this month. Or it also represents the fact that some of you are going to be focused on overcoming your fears, overcoming addiction, overcoming bad habits, removing bad habits and bad patterns from your life this month, okay? And for others of you, it just represents a Capricorn that shows up prominently for you. And it could be that this is a business partner, a romantic partner, or like a strong support that is coming through for you, or the person who's giving you a lot of trouble this month, okay? Like I say, it's a general reading, so a lot of messages come through, and I'm going to just say them all, and hopefully they will resonate with a lot of different people, okay? So in your present situation, what is it that you're experiencing in your present situation? We do have the Three of Coins. The Three of Coins represents working hard on something, building something, okay? It represents, for some of you, it represents the fact that you've just started a new project, a new task, a new job perhaps. For others, this represents working together with other people, working closely with other people, collaborations, successful collaborations. It could be that you're involved with a Capricorn. It could be that you are involved with your romantic partner. You're involved in business with your romantic partner for some of you, because it is crossed by the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups represents your happily ever after and a love of home and family. For some of you, you're just starting a private business, a home-based business. You're just starting to work from home. And your partner is a Capricorn, and they're really supporting you with this or helping you with this. For others, the Three of Coins represents leaving a job behind to start your own business, or I'm getting family, working with family, or starting a legacy for your family. Building, okay, building houses, or shaping children, shaping family. So I don't know if your job is in teaching or studies, education in general, okay, with the Three of Coins. It could be that that's what you're focusing on at this time. And the Ten of Cups, it can also represent a challenge for you in terms of you're really busy right now with the Three of Coins. Things are really taking off for you. You're really successful at what you're doing, whatever it is that you're doing to make money. you're really successful at that. I feel like a lot of people are trying to enlist your services or work with you at this time with the Three of Coins, and it's really taking you away from your home, away from your family, and so that's why the Ten of Cups could represent a challenge for you this month. In your foundation, we have the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands represents a lot of fire, a lot of dynamic energy. Like I say, a lot of people trying to get your attention, a lot of people trying to work with you. It also represents the fact that you may be working in a highly competitive environment, or you're experiencing some sort of competition at work at this time, and that's why you're putting in the extra hours and extra effort. It could be that there is a promotion available, or you're applying for a new job at this time and other people are applying for it, and so that's why you feel like you have to put an extra effort, go the extra mile to secure that position. And it is also a card that says that you have a lot of ideas, a lot of creative energy at this time. It can also represent the fact that you are in charge of other people, or you have to work with other people and get everyone to get along, okay, with the Five of Wands. And so that may be, like working on establishing some sort of work family, or like a close-knit group at work, okay, with the Ten of Cups as well. In your recent past, we have the Moon, so that's a major arcana card. And the Moon represents confusion for some of you, deception for others. It could be that this devil energy ties in with the Moon energy, where someone was deceiving you or someone was manipulating you. I feel like that has come to light recently, and you've had to make changes as a result. You've had to move away from a person, or move away from a situation, move away from a job, perhaps, okay, and start something new with the Three of Coins to keep the family together, or to keep people happy is what I'm getting as well. Or it could be that someone in your family has been doing this, kind of trying to manipulate you. The Moon also represents divine intervention for some of you. It represents receiving an idea straight from the angels, so to speak, in a dream, or in some sort of through signs, through symbols in your life. Okay, they've given you this idea. They've given you this push to go in this direction that you're currently going in. The Moon also represents secrets coming to light, secrets being revealed. And again, I'm getting some sort of manipulative person, or deceitful person, or a situation that was not what it seemed, a situation that was a front for something else. I feel like that has come to light for you, and you've decided to cut away your ties with that person or situation. In your crowning thoughts, we have the Emperor, and the Emperor is another major arcana card for you. With the Emperor in your crowning thoughts, this is Aries, okay? So I feel like for some of you, this just represents you. It represents the fact that you're the Emperor, so it represents the fact that, once again, you started your own business, or you're starting your own business right now. You're calling all the shots. You are the figure of authority, okay? You're making sure that everyone's taken care of. You're making sure that everything goes according to plan. And so that's what's going on, and you're having to make a lot of different decisions. You're having to make a lot of different moves, okay, at this time. And so that just represents you. And it's just saying, be confident and trust yourself. You're doing the right thing. For others, I feel like this may be a stubborn person that you're dealing with, and you're trying to figure out how you can talk to them, how you can get them to listen to you. Remember that when the Emperor shows up, if you do have to deal with figures of authority, if you do have to speak to them or negotiate, you will be successful. Just make sure you stick to the facts. Make sure you keep things nice and simple, straight and to the point. These people don't usually have a lot of time on their hands, so if you really want them to hear you out, keep things short and to the point, and you will be successful. And for others, this is just, I feel like, dealing with a lot of authority figures like banks or institutions or the government at this time. And I feel like you're putting together like a project, or like a presentation for some of you. Once again, keep it short and to the point. You will be successful with it. Don't worry about it. In your near future, so around mid-month, we have the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords just represents the fact that you're worrying over things that you shouldn't be worried about, okay? With the Nine of Swords, I feel like whatever new venture you're starting at this time, it's causing you some stress, okay? Because you're just wondering if you're doing the right thing. Remember that your emotions may be playing tricks on you. Your insecurities may come to the surface and make you think things that aren't really true, okay? In terms of, I don't think I'm good enough for this, or I think I acted too soon, I think I paid too much for that, I think I'm not going to get enough people, I'm not going to get enough work, I'm not going to get enough clients, whatever the case may be. The Nine of Swords around mid-month just talks about the fact that you're worrying and stressing over something that you shouldn't be worried about. And I do feel like it's to do with communication, it's to do with news that you're waiting on. And the more you wait, the longer you wait, the more you get scared or panicking, okay? So just take a deep breath, calm down. You're doing everything the way you're supposed to be doing it. Whatever you're worried about, you shouldn't be worried about, okay? You've got no reason to be that worried about that situation or that news that you're waiting to hear on. In the position representing you, we have the Page of Wands. So you are waiting to hear on some news, and it will come to you, okay? And it will be good news. It will be favorable news in terms of work, in terms of business, your personal projects, your ideas, your creativity. It will be wonderful news. It will be the news you have been expecting. For some of you, this could be job offers. For others, this could be a yes that you've been waiting on. For others, this could be an invitation you're receiving from abroad, or online communication, or an online platform for you to work on, okay, or something to that effect. I feel like the communication you're going to receive is going to ask you to step outside your comfort zone. It's going to ask you to overcome what boundaries you thought you had to work between, you had to work in between those boundaries. I feel like it's going to expand your work sector, expand your whatever it is that you're working on and focused most on at this time. So it could be your work, it could be your personal projects, it could be your personal business, it could be your relationship, and you're hearing from someone who's overseas, or you're hearing from someone who's from a different culture, okay, with the Page of Wands. So if you have been waiting to hear from like a potential romantic interest, who is potentially a fire sign, because it could be with the Emperor that you're thinking about an Aries person at this time. So fire signs are Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So I feel like if you've been waiting to hear from them, or if you're worried, are they going to call, are they going to text, are they going to email, whatever the case may be, this is online communication. This is exchanging communication, going back and forth, overseas, online, and it's just good news, positive communication. In your environment, we have the Nine of Coins. So the Nine of Coins in your environment, or how other people see you. The Nine of Coins is awesome, okay? If you have your own business, this is accomplishment, celebration, abundance, success, money, clients, work, recognition, okay? And I feel like recognition overseas as well, so you could be going online with your business. People want to work with you. People are hearing about you, so your reputation is great. People are paying you, okay? So this is awesome energy for you to work in. In current jobs, this is also great energy, because it talks about your work being rewarded. So you're about to see money in the second half of the month in particular. You're about to see money, you're about to see recognition, you're about to see success come to you in the form of other offers or other projects being offered to you, okay? Or receiving credit, and more importantly, money is what I'm getting for all your hard work. So keep at it, keep going. In your hopes and fears, we have the Justice card. So another major arcana card. If you've been hoping to see that contract come through, if you've been hoping to see that paperwork, that documentation, that financial loan documentation, whatever the case may be, new job, new home, if this is a verdict you've been waiting on, sentencing, or settlements, or compensation related, anything like that, that's what you're hoping for, it's going to happen with the Justice card, okay? Things are going to go in your favor. Try to remain calm and keep doing what you're doing, and make sure you're staying above board with everything. Things are going to balance themselves out, okay? Don't worry about things changing in your life right now. You're experiencing some new beginnings, you're experiencing some changes, you're experiencing some endings. It's okay, go with it. Try to allow for that energy to flow, because that is fate intervening, okay, in whatever it is that you're working on or focusing on at this time. In your outcome position, so how you end the month, we have the World card, so another major arcana card for you, and it talks about success, celebration, happy completion, happy conclusion to a project, to a job potentially, and you're starting a new job, to a job and you're starting your own business. This is traveling or reaching people all over the world, okay, with the World card. It really depends what it represents for you and what you're dealing with at this time. It represents endings in cycles ending and new cycles beginning. So changing status. If you have been unemployed, you're going to be employed and successful by the end of the month, okay? If you have been single, you have the opportunity not to be single by the end of the month. If you've been kind of dating, you have the opportunity to go exclusive, okay, by the end of the month. So this is change in status, positive change happening, cycles ending so that new cycles can begin, positive energy, celebration, culmination happening, okay, recognition, promotions, new job, new homes, traveling, new people, okay, new stages within existing relationships as well with the World card. Career and financial advice, we have Archangel Uriel. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. So this is talking about healing. So if you've had to leave a job situation because of some unfair energy or whatever the case may be, okay, with the Justice card, wrongful termination or anything like that, Archangel Uriel is really working with you to release that anger, to embrace new energy, new jobs, new projects, okay, in your life. For others, this talks about you may meet a romantic partner through your work. You may meet a romantic partner through your job, through your personal business. And this also talks about greater things happening for you in terms of work, jobs, personal business, and finances. Okay, so just release, they're saying release the old and release your fears, release your doubts, release your worries, let them go, let go and let God, and embrace beautiful new energy that's coming in for you. In your relationships, we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So with the Devil card, you know, you may be dealing with a codependent relationship where you're afraid to do things on your own, or it's easier, it's like a security blanket if you're with that person or if you're in a relationship. It's also, you know, kind of patterns, old patterns that you've been reenacting over and over again. It could also be focusing more on what your partner wants rather than what you want, okay? And it can also be the fact that you're overcoming that, so you may find yourself kind of leaving relationships if this is the kind of relationships you've been dealing with. And with the Justice card, don't worry about it, things are going to go well for you. If this is a divorce settlement you're waiting to hear on, it's going to happen, it's going to go well. Settlements, like I say, divisions of assets, whatever the case may be, it will go in your favor. This is asking you to focus on healthy relationships in your life. Just allow for healthy relationships, for positive people to enter your life in a romantic sense and in general. And try to get yourself out of difficult, complicated, unfair, toxic situations, okay, with the Devil card. In your health and well-being, we have Easy Does It. Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me detach, retreat, and let go so that healing can occur. So detach, retreat, and let go, okay, of stress, of worry, of anger, of pain, of old ways of being, old ways of thinking. It's really affecting your physical body. So let go and let God is the message for you. Easy does it. Take it one day at a time. You don't have to do it all overnight. Don't push yourself. Give yourself room to breathe. Give yourself time to relax. You're going to be dealing with a lot. It's going to be a busy month, a really good month overall, but I feel like if you stress over things, that's going to show in your body. You're not going to be able to sleep. You're not going to be able to rest. You're going to get migraines and maybe you won't be able to see. So whatever the case may be, okay, whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're struggling with, pay attention to your health. Easy does it. Take a deep breath. Give yourself time to breathe, to relax. Clear your head. It'll only take 2 minutes, and then go back to that situation, okay? So that you don't experience that stress so strongly. And your overall guidance is you are safe. Archangel Michael, I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. So you are safe, okay? Don't worry about this. You won't go back to that old habit. You won't go back to that addiction. You won't go back to that negative, toxic situation Archangel Michael is working with you to give you the courage, to give you the strength to make those changes, to cut those cords also, okay? Work with Archangel Michael to help you cut cords with people, situations, whatever it is in your past that you're still attached to, that is still having some sort of negative effect on you, okay? But you are safe. You don't have to worry is what they're saying with the Nine of Swords as well, okay? You don't have to worry. Everything is going well. You are safe. You are protected. So keep doing what you're doing, focusing on what you're trying to create and not what you're afraid will happen, okay? And you're going to have an awesome month, okay? So there you have it. That's your reading. I hope that you enjoy the reading, you enjoy the new format. I hope everything makes sense. You know, all the good stuff applies to as many of you as possible. So thank you again for just being here with me and for all your support. I hope you have a great month, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.